Hello everyone and welcome back to Torchlight. It's been a while, but I actually found the save games when I reinstalled my operating system. So I thought I might as well give it a go and just, I don't know, keep playing a little bit. I know this has been a very much on and off kind of playthrough, but I don't know, it's just I sort of lost interest in the game, but now I just want to play something mindless and quick again.
Your pet is back from town.
The games I'm currently playing as of this recording, which might not be terribly close to the time of its uploading, there's always a bit of a I guess a bit of a delay in between recording and uploading, but that's normal. I just don't really have anything particularly action-packed going on my channel at the moment. There's Legend of Grimrock, which I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call action-packed. It's more of a, well, it's an old school RPG. There's some sections where you almost have to move fast, but mostly it's slow, you have a lot of time, and it's all very relaxing. Divinity Original Sin is also not particularly action-packed, and then I've got the Knights of the Old Republic games, which, by virtue of being fairly old school RPGs, although having nice combat, don't necessarily have insanely insanely quick and action-packed gameplay. There's a lot of exploration and dialogues and all that stuff. So. Ooh, a Netherrealm portal. I will take that in just a second. Forgot to start my timer. Oh well. And yeah, I don't know, I didn't feel like doing something. Oh, the bitter sprite. That's where I get the golden key. I didn't feel like doing something slow-paced right now. I just wanted something quick and fun and sort of mindless, I guess. It's just something you can more or less brain AFK through. And I noticed the loading screens do get recorded. Finally took the time to check, so... this is an area, or these kinds of areas were added in some patch. I think they just had this tile set made, so they made a place that had this tile set, and you can randomly come across these portals in Act 2 in the desert. I think that's the only place. And of course in some of the randomly generated dungeons towards the end of the game. I don't particularly like the tile set, not necessarily because of how it looks. It actually looks quite cool. It's got this whole Netherrealm thing going on, which is, it works. It's just that it seems to never really give you a lot of stuff. The amount of loot you get from it, in my experience, is fairly low. Okay, from the looks of it though, I am slightly overgeared, or at least I'm not really having any trouble fighting enemies here. Which is, well, I guess it's nice. I don't think destroying these ports really does anything at all. There might be something special happening if you destroy all of them, because I don't think I've ever done that. But for all I know, they're just a bit of scenery. Oh, the boss, sword thrower. It's a freezing boss, so it has the ability to slow me down. But I think... yeah, this is going to be fine. There you go. But yeah, didn't get anything really good. Just a random unidentified cannon, which I have no use for. I should really... okay, I'm level 21. It's been maybe half a year since I played, so... and it's very possible that I'll be doing about 3 episodes and then get bored again, and... it'll be another half a year before I continue. I'm sorry about that. If this is a sort of a series that's close to your heart, which I doubt, but just in case, let me know and I'm going to focus a little more on it. It is a fun game, and since my new graphics card is running a lot more smoothly, even in the more action-packed bits, but yeah, just... I don't know, very often these days I'm in the mood for something a little more slow and strategic, like Knights of the Old Republic, like Divinity Original Sin, like Legend of Grimrock. So I just don't really get to play this very much. Oh, an unidentified ring. I don't know, did I say I was still going to do complete explorations of everything? I don't precisely remember. Just in case I did say that, I'm not. If I find the exit, I'm going to go for it. I will be doing all the side quests I see, and I should be seeing all of them. The game doesn't have that many side quests anyway. But I won't go out of my way to kill every single boss on a map, for example. I guess on the open areas where there is a locked golden chest, I will run around and explore until I found the bitter sprite, so I've got the gold key. But aside from that, I don't really think there's much point exploring everything. It's just not very interesting. And considering how often I do these videos, it would probably prevent me from completing this even more. Okay, something here can definitely teleport. My first reach level 22, which is nice. Yeah, he also summons netherlings, so I should probably kill him before killing all the other guys, because he can summon more of them, I guess. Sequel something. He just split up into multiple copies. Some bosses can do that. I didn't check if he was one of those. I think he did though. Otherwise there would have been 3 bosses on a spot, and that's very rare. There you are. The good thing is you get, for each of the bosses you kill, for the first one and the other guys that spawn, you get loot and I think fame. So it's actually quite nice, and not usually that difficult, so yeah. Oh yeah, I've gotten a level up. I don't know what I was speccing anymore, I'll just go 2 dex, 2 strength, 1 wit. I think that's fairly balanced and should usually work. I can improve Howl. I shall do that then. It's one of my main skills. Debuffing enemies nicely. And there we have the way out. these areas don't really have an objective or something continuous going on about them. There's no quests, nothing like that, so you just go through and kill stuff. And I can do that outside as well. There we go. I have the golden key, so I might as well go back. I think I've already seen the locked golden chest somewhere in the distance. Yes, there it is, so... take the long way around. Oh dear, 33 gold. My OCD forces me. And then a little bit up there. Now, one of the sort of main selling points of this game when it was launched was that it was better than Diablo 3, which it was. Oh, fishing hole. I'm going to have to clear this place. And we're the boss, Pain Mangler. If I let him run around too much, he will create tomb fiends from corpses, so it's nice to get rid of him quickly. And then there's another group of guys that just spawned over here. These Vesrovia guys. They appear to have a prisoner as well. I believe I just need to kill everyone and he'll be saved. Okay. I can't actually select a reward right now, so... right? It'll drop to the ground, won't it? Yes, it will. Okay, don't care. Did I say I'm not going to pick up white and green items anymore? I may have, but I lied. I'm still doing it. Okay, so... I think I was going to keep that claw weapon for some strange reason. Might keep those. Definitely don't want to keep a crossbow. Might want this build. Don't want that. Don't need that. And don't need that. It has more armor, so I'm keeping it. Just in case, you never know. Okay, 18 dexterity bonus. Wow, that would be nice, but I have my regent set, which is far more valuable. 12 physical damage. It's probably better than this, so you can have that. And is that actually, that's not a piece of the regent set, it's just, it says regent MS, but it's not part of the regent set. It's, I don't know, the game does that sometimes. And now I can do some fishing. I think I was going to show you the dynamite fishing, wasn't I? So that's how that works. But you only get about half of the actual yield that you could have gotten. So... not something I use very often. Okay, I don't care about the gold up there, I think. I don't know if I should enter the shadowy crevasses just yet. I suspect they might be for a side quest. So, oh, monstrous shrine. Maybe we get... no, we don't. The monstrous shrine can spawn a fairly cool mob that I like, so I hoped for that, but just spawns random stuff, but can't be helped. Sometimes you get some cool loot from those, so. So let everyone know there's more jackal beasts back here. I'm going to the green question mark on the map first. Yeah, you know what? You can all just sort of do nothing. Or follow me, I guess, if that's what you're looking to do. Just see if I care. An augmented weapon, but they're never very good. So I'll just go for that. There's even more guys back here. Giving me an item for my pet. And there's the Tower of the Moon side quest, which is over there. Okay. The robot parts I'm still... It'll take a while. Oh. Uh-huh. Is it Q for quests? Okay, so I only have these 3. What do you want? Hell, Trevor. Okay, he wants me to go to the mesa just north of here and see if I can win the Iridian focus back from some sort of ratlands. Which, of course, we are more than happy to attempt. It's obviously up here. I mean, that's the only mesa-like area just to the north of here that there is. Okay, this looks to be the entrance. Yep, okay, very good. I would have liked it if they'd made it so that the enemies sometimes fight each other, essentially. Because to me it would make sense that, for example, these desert-dwelling monsters attack the other desert-dwelling humanoids, for example, so that I don't know, maybe the basilisks also fight the ratlands and similar things. That would have just been just a fun little addition, I guess. Nothing spectacularly helpful or anything, just interesting. Not quite sure how that would have worked out gameplay-wise, but I just always like it when the enemies are split into somewhat meaningful factions, if you know what I mean. I don't remember what game that was. It was a while ago, some sort of RPG where it was split into sort of, I guess, good and evil, but it was technology and nature-ish. It wasn't Silverfall, but something similar. Anyway, so you had those sort of a mad cult that was advocating technology above all else and exploiting nature and all that, so kind of bad guys. But then there are also the nature-loving hermit guys, which their purpose was to basically attack you whenever you did anything technology-related. And they would be sort of living right next to each other. Basically, they were just two sets of enemies that the game had given a certain lore. But they were in the same area, very, very close to each other, and you would think they would fight each other, but if you pulled them close to each other, they didn't. It's one of the things that I really like about Guild Wars, actually. Guild Wars 1. Guild Wars 2, I don't think they do it. If they do, it's irrelevant because of how the game works, but in Guild Wars 1 there were sort of alliances and, I guess, hostilities between NPCs as well. So if you were being attacked by some sort of wildlife and you pulled the wildlife towards certain NPCs, they would join in the fight, for example. Now, not all NPCs, and it wasn't a very intricate system, but just sort of, I guess, just interesting and something a little unusual. Let me just do this fishing, and then I think it's probably time to end the episode. I'll also do the level up, I guess. Caught a jackal bass? Bass? Bass. I think it's bass. A war snout. I'll just keep going. I think that makes the window go away. A crab egg. I really only care about giant fish, and as I've probably explained before, there is something in the game files which is a giant pocket fish, which would enable me to permanently transform my pet into a mimic. And mimics are the coolest and I think also strongest transformations available for your pets. But that fish, even though it's in the game files, you can't actually fish it because the probability of getting it is 0. So it exists, you can spawn it in using the console, but you can't actually fish for it, which is a little... Okay, I'll upraise just because, and I'll go 2 strength, 2 dex, 1 fit again. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.